in the Mideast are causing concern all along college campuses. And leaders in the Jewish community say there's been a big increase in threats and harassment against Jewish students. It's part of a new report that Action News race and culture reporter Taronda Thomas has been looking into. She's joined us now in the studio. And Taronda, those students aren't the only ones facing discrimination.
No, they're not, Rick. Muslim students express the same sentiment. And now both sides are seeing troubling statistics, including those rooted in protest. Protesters shutting down a center city street this morning, demanding divestment in Israel.
It feels like an incredibly important issue.
Jewish Voice for Peace is the group behind the demonstration, but it's also one of the groups that the Anti-Defamation League says is responsible for anti-Israel activity on college campuses.
We are very much fierce defenders of the right to free speech, but not when it is disruption or harassment to the campus community.
The ADL released a new report that shows there have been 2,087 anti-Israel incidents on college campuses in the past year. That includes everything from vandalism and harassment to protests and divestment resolutions, and more than 24 incidents of assault.
And we saw a 477% increase in assaults, harassment, vandalism, and protests.
But there's also an increase on the other side.
Our overall intake system has seen a 300% increase.
A new report by the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CAIR, quotes one study that says 84% of Muslim students in higher education report experiencing religious discrimination. CAIR Philadelphia's executive director blames college campuses for stifling protests they deem anti-Israel.
I think it's a disservice to freedom of thought, it's a disservice to the free exchange of ideas, it's a disservice to academic freedoms.
Neither side wants to see the other targeted by hate.
The important thing here is to encourage dialogue.
It's about principles. Everybody should be safe, whichever way they think, whichever way that they choose to be.
Opposite sides facing the same issue. A closer look at the new studies by both organizations. We'll have them posted at 6abc.com/links. Rick, back to you.
All right, Taronda, thank you for that report. And World News Tonight with David Muir will have the latest developments